Hey everybody, it's Ramona. Welcome back to Weekly Wax Empties. It's a little bit of a light basket this week. I was in Canada for 4 days, but I did get through some destination wax, which was on my agenda. I still have a lot more to go, but I'm working on it. So speaking of candles, just an FYI for everybody out there. So I got a letter from my HOA, Homeowners Association, saying that they needed my homeowner's insurance policy. So I faxed it to them. She wrote me back, no, this is the wrong policy. You're insured for a condo and it should be a townhome. Well, last year, the previous HOA company said that because they were responsible for the roof, all I needed was a condo policy because I'm responsible for whatever that term is, like walls to studs or studs in or whatever. So that's what I had, based on their recommendation. Well, the new HOA said, no, that's incorrect. So essentially, I have been uninsured for approximately a year. My insurance probably may or may not have held up, which really, my heart went to fluttering because I burn candles and I melt wax and whatever else, cook and everything. And so I didn't burn any candles like for 2 days until I got this whole insurance thing straightened away because it really scared the crap out of me. So that's all straightened away. So thankfully I have the correct policy now and I can burn all the candles I want. I have no intention of burning them down, of course. But anyway, okay. So I finished a lavender vanilla from from Homeworks, sorry. This one sooted a little bit, as you can see right there. Even though Harry Slacken says it's not necessary to trim the wicks, but I do still trim the wicks, and I still got a little bit of sooting. But anyway, regardless, it still burned good, except for very unusually on the last burn, it probably has maybe another quick burn in there. But for whatever reason, even though all 3 wicks were lit, I didn't get a complete pool, and this went for like, I don't know, a couple hours, and it just never did pool on that side, which again is like very unusual for a Homeworks candle. But the scent was really nice, lavender vanilla. This says French lavender, lavender water, sandalwood, rosemary, and sage. And I might have gotten a little bit of sage, but basically, to me, all I got was lavender and vanilla, and it was nice. I'm not saying it wasn't nice. For it being a Homeworks candle, which I kind of has the bar in my mind set a little bit higher, I wanted to smell a little bit more. So I did like it. I did like it, but it wasn't fabulous like a lot of Homeworks candles are to me. And I also finished a fantastic fudge, and this happens to be a fabulous candle to me. This is just a really deep, rich, fudgy, ooey gooey. It's sweet. If you're not into sweet candles, if you're not into like fudginess, this probably is not the candle for you because it is very deep, rich chocolate. I really, really liked it. Dark chocolate, espresso drizzled caramel, creamy coconut, tonka bean, black vanilla, and brown sugar. Definitely the brown sugar creaminess, ooiness. Yeah, it was really, really good. I'm debating about whether or not I'm going to clean these jars out. I mean, I'm almost like collecting a new collection of empty jars now. I have that many, so probably I need to let a few go because I have no more purposes for them that, that I can think of. Okay, moving on. Okay, this week's Walmart Wax Wednesday was Better Homes and Gardens Twinkling Summer Nights. This was nice. It's a combination of jasmine and fireflies, whatever firefly notes are. But what I got from Firefly was amber. I think it was amber, and it was okay. I'm not a big fan of amber. I do like jasmine, but it was a nice combination together. I melted a Goose Creek apple bourbon. This came highly recommended from Doug at Spooky Villages. Check his videos out. He does candle reviews, and then he also is a curator of like Halloween Villages. Doug, right? Something like that. Really cool, interesting stuff. Not my thing, but I enjoy watching his videos, and I enjoy seeing the videos of the Spooky Villages. But anyhow, this was apple bourbon. Really nice, a really nice apple scent. There was a rich, kind of a deep tone to it. I'm guessing from the bourbon. It was slightly boozy, but it wasn't a cinnamon apple. So that's what really made it nice to me. So I did enjoy that one. So thanks for the recommendation, Doug, on that. Now, a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, I placed a small order of these little single scent shots from that Smell Good shop. And one of them, well, I think I ordered like 10. They were on sale maybe for $1 each or something. I just wanted to check it out and, you know, see what was what. One of them I got was coffee and waffles, which I really enjoyed. And one of these little scent shots is 0.8 ounce, so I just put this is one melt for me. And it was definitely like a coffee bakery note. I really liked this one. I would repurchase that one. And the other one I got was tomato wine. Now, somebody else had hauled this, and that's why I bought it. And when I opened it, it's like, wow, that is incredible. I couldn't believe how authentic this was. So fast forward to Destination Wax opening. On Rebecca's list, there was tomato leaves. And it's like, well, that's interesting. Has that always been there and I just overlooked it? I didn't think it would be interesting, or is it new? I'm not sure. But I definitely ordered it just because I knew I liked this, and hopefully it'll be the same and probably even better knowing Rebecca and Destination Wax. So I did order some tomato vine on its own, and I ordered some dirt, and it turns out I already have dirt now that I'm going through my Destination Wax stash. But I also tried my hand at a custom loaf. First ever custom loaf. I had no idea what I was doing, and I made a loaf of tomato vine and dirt. It could be horrible, I have no idea, but I know I like dirt and I know I like tomato vine, so we're gonna give it a go. So I did that one, and then I also made a second. It's like, oh, okay, well, that's kind of fun making your own. Let me do that again. So then the next day I ordered another custom loaf in, I think I did lime blossom and I think I did lime blossom and fresh laundry. Is that what I did? I can't even remember now. It's lime blossom and fresh laundry, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, so I haven't got them yet, so I'm really curious to see how my first stab at customs is. But anyway, so this is, anyway, we're talking about the Smell Good shop, and this is really good, tomato vine. And it is so authentic. As soon as I opened it, it's like, I was like blown away. It was so authentic. It is just absolutely, and Leanne and I were talking about this, and it's just exactly like when you're picking your tomatoes, whatever is on the vines, on the greenery gets on your fingers, and that's what you're smelling. You're not smelling tomatoes, you're smelling the substance off of the greenery, off the leaves and the vines, and it is so authentic. This is really good. So I'm really looking forward to getting my custom loaf from that other company that I should, you know, anyway, we're talking about somebody else. Okay, moving on. So while I was in Canada, my niece gifted me with some wax melts, one of which was from a company called Rustic Soap Company. And this is a Canadian company, and I should have looked it up and found out something more about it for my Canadian friends, but I didn't. They are soy wax melts, and this one is in coffee and biscotti. And this was really good. I don't have a lot of soy melts. Melts or candles for that matter, so I'm not really a lot familiar with soy, but the throw was okay, smelled good, I enjoyed it. Yeah, so thank you, Casey, for that. And Casey also gave me one from another company, Anataco something company. The label's pretty smudged off there. And this one was in tobacco. And basically it is just a straight up tobacco. And I don't mind tobacco scents. I kind of like tobacco scents, but if they're mixed with something like Destination Wax has one with cherry tobacco in it, and another one from somebody else had like, I don't know, apple and tobacco maybe. I can't remember. But this was basically a lot of tobacco, so it was a little bit more pungent for me. Again, I can't, well, I probably could if I got online, but it would not be a repurchase for me. I could probably mix it with something and I would repurchase it. Okay, so getting then to Destination Wax. I have some 4-packs here, pistachio and magnolia. And I did like this. I'm not big on pistachio scents, excuse me, but I did like it. It was a nice blend of the floral magnolia and a little bit of the pistachio. Now, magnolia can be quite, to my nose, can be a quite aggressive floral. So this was a nice combination. I did enjoy that. The throw was pretty good, 6.5 to 7. Cucumber blossom, this was nice. This was just a nice, clean floral, not too perfumey, not too overwhelming. I liked that one as well. That also was about a 7 throw. And these last 3 were like total, like hit it out of the park for me. Loved them, loved them, loved them, loved them. Tayberry Antique, really, really nice. And I've seen this on the site for quite a while. I've seen a couple people haul it and review it. It sounded good. It's like, okay, I'll give it a try, you know, but that word teak was just really throwing me off because, you know, that BBW candle, mahogany teak wood, is just like so nauseating to me. Like, for a while, when I first got into candles and wax after my surgery like 2 years ago, my new addiction, the first avenue I went down with candles was Bath & Body Works. It just seemed very accessible. It was retail. I didn't even know about vendor wax at that time anyway. And so I bought like a few mahogany teakwood candles, and I thought it was great for some reason. And then I lit one and it just gave me a headache and I got nauseous. It's like, what are you thinking? This is just horrible. And then I tried one mahogany, like a blend of the mahogany one, and that was even worse. And so I don't know what switched on me practically overnight, but I was like totally off. And I had like 2 left. I just gave them to my coworkers. I gave them to Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Kelly doesn't watch me, but anyway, I gave them to her. So anyway, so that's why I was kind of, you know, nervous about ordering this Tayberry Antique. But let me tell you, this is really, really good. I get a berry note and like a woodsy slash slightly cologne note. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. The throw was 8 to 9 out of 10. It was super strong. My whole downstairs was lit up. It was really, really nice. So if you like things that are a little bit unusual, you know, it's not a floral, it's not a bakery, it's not lemon, it's not laundry, it's different for me. It's one of the most unique ones that I've melted in a while, and I really enjoyed it. Tayberry Antique. Another one I really enjoyed was Honey Provence. And this also is super good. Great throw, 9 out of 10. And not only that, not only are they great throwers, these ones and the next one, but, you know, like I say this all the time, I'm used to dumping my wax every 4 to 5 hours because I'm bored, I move on, I have a lot to get through. But these were just going so strong, so strong. All 3 of these were in the warmer for probably at least a full, like, morning to night, like 12 hours, which for me is long, and maybe a couple hours the next morning for one of them. Anyway, Honey Provence, a slight floral, a sweet floral, really nice. And the last one I absolutely loved was Tea and Cakes, slices of orange almond cakes and a cuppa. Awesome throw, really yummy, really good. Oh, also in the warmer a long time. I just couldn't take them out because they were just at full force, 100%. So that was this week's melting basket. It was a little light, but I'm back in town now, so look out. So we're gonna get back to melting and burning here and there. I'm still kind of nervous about burning with the whole insurance thing, but I'll get back to it. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a fabulous weekend. It's Saturday afternoon. I'm heading to the pool. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye.